am the Lightning Turk, and welcome back to another Supremacy 1914 game. Today's game is the Anti-Goldmark game. Um, that is going incredibly chaotic at the moment due to everyone invading everyone. So let's just get started right away with North America and a recap of what has happened today on day 21. Yes, it was I. Anyways, I'm not going to go over the posts on the D because they're not really they don't really make sense, some of them. They're just really weird. I'm just going to go straight through the territorial changes and what everyone has been doing, as always. So the Canadian, okay, weird flag. Canadian Baffin war against the British Canadians are, it's sort of, what is it? It's, nothing has changed really. These provinces, the Ontarian region, was under complete rebellion at a certain point. However, right now it seems that they're much more calm and that peace may have even been made between these three nations. Let's check out Country Deluxe. Yeah, peace has been made between the Canadians and the British Canadians. However, British Canada is still at war with Baffin, and I guess it's not really much of a war, it's more of a stalemate, really. Whoa, I'll get back to that. Anyways, let's go south. The Federated States of America have been completely crushed by the United Latin American nations, who have allied themselves with the Confederated States in an effort to take down this other region. So the Confederates have a solid hold over the American region, or a portion of it. Morocco. Mexico is nowhere to be found. Havana, the Caribbean island republic. I think it's at war with the Confederates now since they have taken Nassau, which in the beginning of the game is usually part of the Confederated States. And that is correct. So they are at war with those two nations. They have taken no, they haven't taken those. Those are Spanish territories. Okay. Yeah, going further south, we can see that the United Latin American nations are really tough because they have completely eradicated Ecuador. They have completely eradicated Colombia and will most likely completely eradicate Venezuela in the near future. Furthermore, the Chilean Piratini alliance seems to have formed. As you can see, the Argentinians in the middle are nowhere to be found because they are no longer alive. They are non-existent. So yeah, Chile and Piratini. I'm just gonna call it South. What's it called? South Brazil, because the United States of Brazil is gone too. Have just these two, hell, these three have split the continent entirely. In fact, both continents of the Americas entirely, and will most likely eradicate everything, anything and everything in their way, making it very difficult for little nations such as us to survive. They've even taken up to Jamestown over here. Damn, St. Helena. Anyways, moving to Africa, we can see that the South Africans are doing rather well. Last time I checked, they were at war with the Angolans, who are no longer here, who have been split between Sudan, German Cameroon, and the Union of South Africa. The AI of Rhodesia seems to have been taken down by South Africa as well, and has invaded, or not really invaded, made this province of Sumbawanga rebel to it. That's very weird. Anyways, yeah, the Abyssinians have failed at taking that. So French Madagascar is over here just chilling as always. They haven't really taken anything at all. And moving further north, we can see that the chaos has finally ended with the Spanish just completely taking down West Africa and completely starting to absorb everything that remains of the region, including the Upper Balkans, the French Moroccans, and even the um, oh wait, that's not even there anymore. Even the Nigerians, as you can see, are completely gone. It's over for them. They're also at war with the British West Africans. Is that right? Yes. So Spain has made it an intention to absorb everything in this region at all costs and is being pretty successful at it. Even French Niger has taken a colony, or a province, that has rebelled to it. Europe hasn't changed at all, aside from the fact that the British and the Irish have taken down, um, what's it called? This little guy over here, Danish Greenland. And the Finnish and Norwegians are continuing their little war, with the French most likely going to eradicate them. So moving further towards us, we at the moment are doing rather well. We have taken back our two provinces of Gaza and El Arish. Mecca is the last province the of the Hijazi, and I haven't been able to assist them because, well, I've been busy. So we're finally going on an offensive against the Egyptians, and we have our fleet, our small little fleet of two ships ready to bombard their provinces up north and move south and take these provinces, as well as condense our troops and formations. So we're finally on the offensive. We're doing rather well. Not very well because everyone else is doing very, very well. They've got large armies, we've got tiny armies, considering the fact that we had to fight Hejaz and Egypt at the same time, thanks to Arabia not helping us in the slightest. Anyways, moving east, we can see that Russian Kazakhstan is actually a player now and is being weird, as well as us having secured an alliance with the communists. This is going to be very helpful in the near future, considering the fact that the communists are very tough and are intimidating the other European powers, which keeps, which in turn keeps us safe. So further southeast, Russian Turkestan has completely obliterated British Pakistan. The Persians have been able to take a province under rebellion. The Chinese Xinjiang hasn't moved. Xinjiang hasn't moved. Australians. Oh, the interesting thing here is that Australia's and China's have allied to each other and are like they're quickly moving west. They have taken down parts of Pakistan. They have completely eradicated Burma, that was once here like 2 days ago, that had all of its provinces, has now none of its provinces. China is huge and has taken complete control of Japan, as well as taking down giant, giant chunks of Russian Yakutsk or Yakutia. So yeah, things are very, very heated here. Countries have become huge, large, and allied to each other. We have our forts. As I said before, I'm going for the Swiss tactic of complete defense and trying to keep myself from being eradicated by all these giant countries around me that have the possibility to take me down very quickly if they focus on me. However, if they do not, they must be prepared for a long and difficult war with us, the Ottomans. The Ottomans are doing well. We will not lose. We will continue economically strengthening. Uh, Due to this economic strengthening, we're actually 13th, and we have a solid amount of resources across the board, except for a little bit of low grain, which is pretty, natural considering the fact that we have two barracks up that are level 1, and we will have one that's level 2 up. So I'm thinking of turning off the barracks, at least one of them, in order to assist with economic balancing. However, looking at the provinces of British Egypt right now, it seems like it's not going to be necessary, thanks to them having Cairo and Abu Simbel as grain provinces, and maybe even allowing us to take Umlaj, which is also a grain province. So yeah, my general strategy here, since it's AI, it's going to be pretty easy. Just lots of troops necessary. I'm going to take the lumber first because lumber is always helpful, and then move south into lumber, Salum, Cairo, and Umlaj will be my major priorities, and then move down into the second layer of Hurghada, Elminya, and Siwa, and then the third layer of Mut and Abu Simbel, because that will free us up to even take British West Egypt if we are able to. I pray we are able to. Our Greek and Russian friends are very helpful. Thank you guys very much. And I think they're unaware that I'm on YouTube, like I'm videoing this. So I should probably let them know sometime. And that's pretty much the ups and downs of it. The Spanish are still nice with us. Hopefully that will last, considering that the fact that they will have to deal with African countries more often now that they have borders with the the triple alliance of Cameroon, Sudan, and Abyssinia. Oh, I forgot to mention that the French Equatorial Africans are being completely eradicated by the Sudanese, who are helping them, who are helping the Cameroonians. Yep, that's it. That's pretty much it. So, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.